Will you go for the man who spends 5,000 within a day, or you will go for a man who can plan for 5,000? You eat 1,000 and plan for 4,000.
Of course, you have to have a budget. Every home or every person has to have a budget.
Yes, unless when you tell me a lady who says that the East African guys are stingy, they go for Nigeria because of money, those are gold diggers. But a reasonable lady, when you want a future with someone, you must have a budget, you must have a plan. You get my point?
Yeah.
So that's totally wrong.
You cannot get married with a woman because of a passport. You come to destroy a life. For 5 years after you leave her with a child, 2 years.
We think they're moving to Uganda because of passports. Because why can't you take your woman in your country? You are the man. I must follow you. The reason why you have to follow me to Uganda is because you want my passport. You'll be able to move as a Ugandan, yet you are Nigerian by origin. You understand? So East African ladies should wise up. That's what I wanted to say. West African, yes, West African guys, they do cheat more than East African guys.
Womanizers.
Yes. And for Nigerians, they speak the truth. Those who married, they will tell you the truth. Because for me, I've been getting these guys in my DM. They will tell you I have a wife, but I like you. I'm a man, I can marry more than one. He will convince you with his stupidity. If you are stupid, you're going to accept him. But the moment a man,
they are Muslims, they are allowed for.
My dear, the moment a man comes to you with the approach of I have my wife, you are already a prostitute. Exactly.
No. You don't need to say yes or no, right?
No. If I'm here, my brother is here, and then he comes, he likes me, and then he tells me, I love you, but I have a wife back home. Do I look like a prostitute substitute? I'm also supposed to be called a wife. Why do you have to introduce your wife to me? That means you have already disrespected me. You degraded me. You understand?
Yeah.
So those Western Nigerian guys, they use that. Those who are married, they are open. But for Ghanaians, they will tell you, I have kids back home, but we separated with the wife. For Ghanaians, I think they are mostly womanizer and liar in all East African, honestly, in all East African countries.
Lindilila, wano common light media, you gay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me check microphone. Maybe it's not working.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A warm welcome to Moonlight Media Uganda, the media of all seasons, all gentlemen, all men, all women, youth, young, everyone. You're entitled to see this, or you're entitled to watch Moonlight Media Uganda. As you know, here on Moonlight Media, we always host people from different nationalities, different culture. Today, I'm with my friend Loai from South Africa, Mrs. Mushabe, the one and only from Uganda. You can easily see the t-shirt. Today we are having our topic, and we are going to be discussing why do most women in UAE date South African guys, or in general we can call them West African guys. So should I start with you, or I should start with ladies?
Oh, well, you can start with me, no problem.
Okay.
This is gonna be alright.
The mic is yours.
Alright. For my question first, I would love to say we come from the same continent, but we came from different country.
Yeah.
And certain country in Africa, they don't apply what we call it about culture. When I mean about culture is basically the woman should you basically be submissive. And then the most of the time, what the people realize, if you go to the Eastern Africa in general,
yes,
you will, especially in the Uganda, you will find out they have that respectful of submission into all of the men over. So basically, when we are traveling, we found ourselves overseas. We discovering, we figure out, oh, there is those kind of country from Africa. They have that respect. When you are actually living together, when you understand the way they are treating, the way they are living in commune with other people, so you feel out like, okay, I would love to try. And then basically, when you try, you find out you have more respect. So basically, what's happened, especially with the Uganda women I know, they value you as a man. They make you feel very proud.
Have you ever dated one?
Yes, of course, yes. Of
I
course.
see the experience.
Yeah. For me, in terms of my experience was usually somehow good. Yes, because they used to have a lot of respect,
Yes.
value,
Yes.
and every single time you feel like you are the man. You know, you are ahead. You give yourself a lot of experience. You have like that comfort and say, I'm a man because of that. Yeah.
Mrs. Mishabe.
My brother is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
continue.
for me, I would say the reason as to why East African ladies are
Your
more interested.
volume, please.
I would say
Eh,
the reason as to why, the main reason as to why East African ladies are more interested in West African guys is because I had, as from I've never dated a West African before, but I had people saying that these guys, West African guys, are givers, they are providers, and they know how to care for a lady, of which I disagree. I agree and I disagree with it because I believe in East Africa, mostly where I come from in Uganda, we have good men who are respectful, men who also provide. But our East African ladies, most of them are lazy. They don't want to work. They go for West African men because of material things. That's what I'm thinking. Because of money, that the guy is going to give me this, the guy will give me this. Because these West African men mostly, when they earn their money, when they earn their salary, I will give you an example. For instance, here in the UAE, you will find a Nigerian guy earning 5,000 dirham, but he will divide it into 2, 3 times. He will pay his rent, he will buy his food, and the rest he will give it to a lady. But our East African men,
that
Uganda,
shows that maybe they are submissive.
I don't know, but I was still saying our East African guys, Ugandan, because for them I know them from my previous experience. When a Ugandan guy earns his salary 5,000, he will first think about development. I have to build a house back home because you know how we are raised. We are not living, staying in the extended families. When you grow up, you have to leave your parents' house and go in your own house.
Exactly.
So for us, that's how it is. So our men in Uganda, I will not talk on behalf of Kenyans because I've never been there before. But for Ugandans, our guys are developmental. That's what makes them to be like they're not providing for ladies, of which is the results that trying to develop themselves and also provide for the women they love. Because as for me, I believe when a man is truly in love with you, he will definitely provide. Men provide on the women they love. There is no man who is sting in this world unless when they don't love you. I would say that. But for East African guys, they give this amount of money to us East African ladies to prove a point because you know these guys they like showbiz. I will call it showbiz. They want to show like I have given you 3,000 and you know Ugandan guy can give you this money. A Ugandan guy will not give me 3,000 at once because he's constructing a house back home. He's buying land, you know. They make investments. Yeah, our East African guys knows how to make investments. Unlike Nigerian guys who only wants to spend on showbiz, they will go in the Dubai mall and buy a perfume of 3,000 dirham. None of Ugandan guys who are here at Kaso can do that. None of them. They will invest that 3,000 in something that is going to bring profit. You get my point. So my submission, I think these East African ladies goes to West African because of material things. Because 10% of them these days they marry them, but 90% they only date in the UAE, and then later Nigerians goes to their women Ghanaian. East African also goes back to our men. That's it. So I believe okay, East African are respectful, but you cannot convince me that all West African ladies are disrespectful. There is still ladies who are good and still respectful. So you cannot tell me that these West African men, the only ladies they met, they are all disrespectful. We cannot generalize. One person is mistake, you cannot generally teach for another one. So I believe they also have good women, but it's because we East African ladies, we first of all are respectful, but they also have not all of us are respectful. Still, we also have disrespectful ladies. Of course, because if we were all respectful, we wouldn't have find single mothers, people who have failed the marriage, you know. But still, you find someone who have failed the marriage more than even 2 times. When you fail marriage for the first time, for the second time, you have to revise yourself. You have to ask yourself, what's wrong with me? You understand? So let's not generalize. West Africa has good ladies and those who are disrespectful. East African is the same. They have respectful ladies and those who are disrespectful. But the difference between West African men and East African men is that East African men knows how to make investments. They know how to plan. They have good planning. West African men they like showbiz. He's the kind of guy who will take me in that mall and buy me right now. You earn his salary and buy me an iPhone 16 Pro Max. A Ugandan guy will be like, baby, let me get you 12 Pro. Let's plan for this one. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. That's my submission.
Habibi, do you believe in intermarriages?
Like, what do you mean specially?
Like someone from Uganda to get married from someone from maybe Nigeria, Ghana. Do you believe in that?
Well, say because that's actually the fact. Like, I like mix me. Basically, if I told you the last time, originated my country is from Gabon,
Yes.
but I grew up all my life in South Africa. So I've been married before with a South African woman. I call myself as a South African because all my life I grew up over there. I know the culture and the language. Now, what I gotta say is, I'm coming from a family where they are mixture with Asian people, European people, and whatever. I'm coming from to those kind of family where they don't have a problem. So for me, according to me, I don't have that kind of problem. Tomorrow, if my daughter come with other kind of countries, I will say you need to go. It's up to you. I will just escort you if you believe about the religion where I wanted to do because I'm a Muslim right now.
Yeah.
It's been the past 2 years right now. I'm in Islam. So I would love my daughter to grow up over there. But for that, I need a change for me so that I can show her because now she's growing up close to her mother. So I believe about that. I believe about you found Uganda, you can be, but as long if you know the woman you are taking, you want to respect her, you want to love her, you want to give her the better future. That's what. I don't want the kind of people I'm coming today with the Uganda for the sake of she can give me the paper of a passport because in my country we are bent. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
If you want to marry Uganda, good to know, marry her. You understand? No problem. And I also believe, like I always tell the people, I love to do the different. There is no woman even if she loves you. People will never tell me. She will get married with you and she will live in your country forever. She will be well to say, okay, let us go and visit your country, your people. But for a lady is to leave a country, to live in your own country over. Sometimes she will never do that. You understand?
Yeah.
And especially in Africa, I know that. For the term of 1 year, 6 months, year, along the way, she will get tired. She want to go back home. So for those people who are able to say, I am from South Africa, I am from Gabon, I am from Nigeria, I am from Zimbabwe, I would love to get married with Uganda woman. Make sure when you are going to live over there, try to ask about how the country is it first, how you can make, because imagine you're a businessman, imagine you're a YouTuber, imagine whatever you want to do. So you need to be able to do it over there because that country will be yours. And let me tell you something, no matter what, you will love the woman from other country. All those women are blocking you, not in the negative way, but in the positive way where you start to getting a child. You already have your foot over there. So you need to invest over there. So if it's in that side of being positive, get married with her, growing up with her, growing up the business with her, growing up your life with you, okay. But if it's in the sake of I want to have a benefit, I don't like it at all. I don't want that. But if
But
you know,
some women here do. They only need benefits from those guys. After a short period of time, they will separate.
but I don't believe about benefit. I don't believe about benefit because of what? When you are in relationship, that is what I'm saying is people need to talk from that from the beginning. That's why you see some of the time there is some people, there is some action negative which is
We
happening.
need to communicate when we are in a relationship.
Yes.
Our relationship will stop
Yes.
here.
I will tell you something. You meet a Ugandan woman, okay? You know, my ladies, you are very beautiful woman, but I'm scared. If you are truthfully as a man, if you are true man, and if you know you're right,
Yeah.
it's straightforward. You meet a woman, listen to me. I feel I like you, but I will tell you something. Uh, I don't know if we can go out together for a while, but I don't want to be mixed up with so many several of women. But I need you for now. You understand? But don't put your heart in me. along the way we're gonna do a history.
So relationship should have a contract.
Somehow, for some people who don't know how to handle it, yes, should you be better, so that, because let me tell you something, all women, when they put their heart, they put their heart, and there is no woman like a Ugandan woman. When she starts to put her heart on a man, is difficult. Is very difficult. That's why sometimes there is certain thing which is happening when the woman, when she's already attached with you, she can't leave you because of the hope you give her. Why don't you want her to go to the Sangoma and block you? This is the reason. You're going to tell me there is no reason to do that. There is a reason. She was alone. She didn't bother you. You give her hope. You give her now. She was maybe desperate, or she said, I want to keep my heart closed because men know. Now you come to rebuild that in her. You come to give her a good desire. Now after that, you just want to go like that. No, no way. That is why the women, you see some women are going to the negative part. And I don't blame them.
They will do juju.
No, they are right sometimes. It's wrong to say it, but they are right sometimes. Don't come to mess up the life of a woman. No, I don't agree about that. Yeah.
Mrs. Mushabe, do you believe in intermarriages?
Yeah, I truly believe in intermarriages. But before I talk about intermarriages, I would like to add one other thing about the East African and West African guys. There are very many times on social media when I'm scrolling up, I had people saying that, most especially East African ladies, the reason as to why they leave our East African guys because our guys are not real, they are not honest. West African guys are honest and real. Yeah. This is totally wrong. I have been in the UAE for 6 years and I've been working with all nationalities. I have worked with Nigerians, I've worked with Cameroonians, Ghanaians. I know these people from A to Z. They are like my real brothers. We can discuss deep. But these people, they are honest, right? Most Nigerians. The Nigerian man will come and tell you, I really like you, are beautiful, but I have my wife back home in Nigeria. It's up to you as a wise lady, a reasonable lady, to reject him or to accept him. But no one should convince you that a West African man is going to date you alone and he will never cheat. Unless when you people are married and staying together. I've been with these guys. A West African guy, he will be with you and will be flirting with other different ladies. But the only difference is that when these guys are cheating, they do provide. When a man is providing for 3 ladies, it's very difficult to realize that a man is cheating. Yeah. You understand? But our East African men, when they cheat, it's easier to know because they will only be providing for one lady. They don't have that money to provide for more than one lady. So when you give only one lady and you're dating the other, she'll be like, where is he putting his money? Of course, you have to know that maybe he's providing for someone else. But these guys, our guys, East African guys, are also honest. But I don't want East African ladies to say again that West African guys, they do not cheat. That's wrong.
I think there is no man who doesn't cheat.
See, and they even cheat more than East African guys. Sure. You know why? If you have a Nigerian guy, a Ghanaian in Abu Dhabi, not even Abu Dhabi, it's far. When you're staying in Alcos, Alcayo and you have a boyfriend in Albasha, you must be there 24/7. The moment you leave, you'll bring another lady in the partition. Honestly, I have evidence not only with one lady or two ladies. You know, these people, they want to be making it up all the time. I don't know if in their country, their parents, they were not working, they are used to making it up 24/7. Because you cannot tell me we came here for her, so we came here to work, and you want a lady to be with you 24/7. You have to go and attend duty. Of course, after duty, she'll be tired. But these guys, when you leave, mostly Nigerian, Ghanaian, I have interacted with these people. He's going to flirt another lady and call, ask her to come. You understand? Those in Abu Dhabi, they can witness. When you go from Dubai to visit your boyfriend in Abu Dhabi, when you leave, you will see another lady on TikTok posting your boyfriend. This is what they do, honestly. This is the experience.
So that is not a relationship. I think that is a class.
I'm telling you. So this is what I want people to know, is that East African ladies should stop saying that West African guys are so honest and cannot cheat in relationships. These men even cheat more than East African guys.
Honestly. Because they are using money to seduce.
Yes. And most of our East African guys, they can even protect themselves, because our guys, they know how to plan for their money. It's like when I sleep on this lady without
Some people are saying
protection,
that our men from Uganda, they are very stingy.
they're actually not stingy. They provide for the women they love, but they know how to plan. They have good plan. So if you're a lady and you want to choose a future husband, will you go for the man who spends 5,000 within a day, or you will go for a man who can plan for 5,000? You eat 1,000 and plan for
Of course,
4,000.
you have to have a budget. Every home or
Exactly.
every person has to have a budget.
Yes, unless when you tell me a lady who says that the East African guys are stingy, they go for Nigerian because of money, those are gold diggers. But a reasonable lady, when you want a future with someone, you must have a budget, you must have a plan. You get my point?
Yeah.
So that's totally wrong. That's what I wanted to say. West African, yes, West African guys, they do cheat more than East African guys.
Womanizers.
Yes. And for Nigerians, they speak the truth. Those who married, they will tell you the truth. Because for me, I've been getting these guys in my DM. They will tell you I have a wife, but I like you. I'm a man, I can marry more than one. He will convince you with his stupidity. If you are stupid, you're going to accept him. But the moment a man,
they are Muslims, they are allowed for.
my dear, the moment a man comes to you with the approach of I have my wife, you are already a prostitute. Exactly.
It depends on me to say yes or no, right?
No. If I'm here, my brother is here, and then he comes, he likes me, and then he tells me, I love you, but I have a wife back home. Do I look like a prostitute substitute? I'm also supposed to be called a wife. Why do you have to introduce your wife to me? That means you have already disrespected me. You degraded me. You understand?
Yeah.
So those Western Nigerian guys, they use that. Those who are married, they are open. But for Ghanaians, they will tell you, I have kids back home, but we separated with the wife. For Ghanaians, I think they are mostly womanizer and liar in all East African, honestly, in all East African countries. My Ghanaian brothers, I'm so sorry, but they know.
To kill
No.
me. Please, I
always interact with these guys. They like imagine they'll tell you, I have 2 kids, but we separated with the wife. My dear, when you check his phone, the wife will send message, you are the best husband in the world. I love you so much. I have my friend who treats Sofa like 2 guys, but it's the same thing. Ghanaians, they will never admit that they are married back home. They will only tell you they have kids. And when they go to the vacation, they will never pick up the video calls. Whenever you call from Dubai, decline. Don't decline your calls. That's it. Okay, that's it. They like me. They will not get mad at me. They are my brothers. Okay?
So you do believe in intermarriage?
Intermarriage. I'll talk about intermarriage. Yes, I believe intermarriage. Reason being, love has no boundaries. Anyway, you can find true love. We don't know. You can find true love in South Africa when you're Ugandan. You can find true love in Nigeria when you're a Kenyan, So, the matter is understanding one another. When you understand each other, that's all matters. Yeah. But it's not about, okay, maybe some people say it may be difficult because of different cultures, you eat different food, you speak different language, but it's still a faithful partner. He will never go against you, or she will never go against you. You have seen some ladies in Uganda who have gotten married to Indians, Europeans. But when people start criticism on social media, these ladies will come up and start defending their men. You understand? So when someone is faithful, it doesn't matter. So intermarriage is very okay. It's a matter of understanding one another.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a baby.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
I want to say something first of all.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, I don't know, do you believe about prophet?
Prophet Muhammad.
Yes, exactly. It's like there is the spirit of Prophet Muhammad who was here just now. Because that is basically what I wanted to say. I don't know what to say again. That is actually what I wanted to say, but it's like she take word on my mouth and talking. Yeah, because it's actually absolutely true. Now, listen to me. Before we come back now, I was saying always the time, whenever you're looking for a woman, you work. Looking for a woman work. Why I'm saying that? Don't count on the money of a woman. Count on how she's not gonna disturb you, like she's not gonna bothering you a lot of time. Like for example, your budget, you need to give her 2,000. If she's working, she will even understand if you come with 1,500. You understand?
Yes.
That is the kind of woman I'm always talking about. You need to try to looking for. woman with wisdom, with future. You know, those are the kind of title I am talking. Except of the other one who want laziness, who think that is why I was saying there is those kind of men who's coming, they know they can provide. It's easy for them to take the woman they want, not the woman they need. Because most of the time, what basically she was talking is about the woman you need to build the future. Because there is a woman you want and the woman you need to build your future in your life.
The two words are different.
They are different. The woman you want, you can provide every single time. I mean, I see a woman working right now as I'm here right now. I already know basically I have experience. This woman don't have much of work. Her salary is 1,005, for example. I know if I'm coming there, I say I pay rent for her. She will come. I don't care if she cheat on me, but I know I would be there and she will be there for me because I know. Men always, you understand.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about those kind of women. I'm talking about those kind of women. When you come to her, she will ask you two things. Are you back married home, like what she said? And a lot of people, I have a lot of friends from West Africa, but sorry about that. You guys are doing this. All the men, yes, we're cheating. That is the truth. It's not because I'm a man I become a man. Yes, we are doing this as well. You got a
All
point.
men do cheat.
All the men do that. No, but I'm not doing this anymore. No, that is the truth. I'm not.
Because you're
No. It's not. No. It's not because I'm on team. Me, I like to talk the truth.
okay.
To be honest, me, I was a cheater.
A good one.
A good one cheater.
Prayer.
Yes, I was a cheater. Like, but one thing with me, I don't even want to be in a relationship. I meet you, it's fine, boom, I'm going. I was like that.
You can run.
No, yes, of course, I'm saying this to be honest. But there is a time of the age when you think about yourself, when you think about your body, when you think about your religion, when you think about how you are, when you think about your lead, and when you think about your future, you think about I have a daughter. What if tomorrow they do that to my own daughter? There is what we call it karma. You need now to focus on your own.
Come
Now,
it's real.
exactly. So that has stop it, and you can stop it as much as you said. I would love to stop it. And when you stop it, it's not like try to looking for another woman. No, stop on your own. Come, she will come alone, and the good one will come. That is what the briefing about that. But in a set of whatever she was saying, I was so much happy because this is what I'm trying to say to the world over that side there. You got a point. Do not undermine your own people back home because of the sake of you found something. We are here
Exactly.
in Dubai over.
Yeah.
Dubai is a place. Even in Dubai, you can find real love. Depending on how you came, like she said, depending on how you come. I don't know how you come. Yes, there is those people who play with heart and everything, but you are not a child. You are not a child. You cannot be a woman and a man tell you, "I'm back, marry one, but I like you." It's impossible. And you come and tell your friend, "Oh no, you know what? He's back, marry one, but I don't care. He says he's gonna provide me to build my house or what?" No, he just needs something, and after that, he's running because spend 3,000 for him is nothing. You think it's something? He will regret? No, he blind you. That is what we call it scam. He blind you with that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And so many women, when we tell them go and work, they are scared. I didn't come here to do security. I didn't come here to be nanny. Are you coming here to make money or not?
But they can easily make money like that.
Exactly. Because there is a lot of women who has money more than me, even the job I'm doing. Some people sometimes say, "Oh, you are working at the yacht, but I see you have a lot of money." I say, "No, you have money more than me. You have money more than me. You don't even know. That is only a grace of Allah when I came in Islam. But you have money more than I wish I can do yours because I'm looking for after money. I'm not looking. I'm looking for after building the future." So 100%, it was very. I don't know. I don't even have a word for that. You are right, my sister, for what you say.
Thank you so much. So, what advice can you give those ladies, East African ladies who date West African guys?
Okay. First of all, I will say for all those ladies who date West African, you need to know the reason why you are dating them, and do not come on social media, on your friend, on everywhere, and confess they are negative because you are the only one responsible. You knew when you are going because some men will tell you the truth, some men will lie to you. It's up to you because you are not a child. You know, this life where we are now is like a matter of when you are going to do a sales. You want the person buy for you. You have all the word to say until he give you the money. So even if he's not working or not, I already make myself for the day. I didn't care about what used to happen. I wanted to make a self to provide for my company. Even if it's go unsatisfied, that was not my business. But in my company, they will call me as the best. So sometimes as a man, and especially in the West African, they have those kind of competition where I'm the strong, I can sleeping with five, six, seven, and they will do.
Yeah.
So you are not a child. I will advise you when you are with them, if you found a good one who want to build the future, be with them, go visit the country, but also you do what? Work. Don't count on the money they will give you.
Yeah.
Don't count.
There is a positive and negative. Don't count of that kind of money. Don't believe about the money they will give you. Believe about yourself. Believe about what Allah can give you. Yes, because there is no kind of man you will think they are always the best, better than your own man back at home because you feel hurt now. Respect the only man you come from in Uganda. Now, if you meet those West African, those South African, those Central Africa, very beautiful. We are all part of the continent. But first, make sure you understand the man, you understand the culture of food, you understand how you can go along, and if you can come and live in your country and invest over there. Yes.
That's really good. Mrs. Moshabe, what advice can you give to those Ugandan girls?
East
Or
African,
yeah,
not only Ugandan.
Okay, East African ladies.
Yeah, I would say, like I said before, in this life, we are all in this life to have peace and happiness.
Yes.
You can settle wherever you can find peace and happiness because life is all about peace and happiness. But also, East African ladies, they should wise up. One question I ask myself, why is it that these 10% men of West African guys, when they decide to settle with our sisters, they decide to move in East Africa? Why can't they move in West Africa? Because from where I come from in my culture, a lady should follow up your husband.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If a Nigerian man marries me, he must take me to Nigeria. Why do you have to follow me to Uganda? This is disrespect. You understand? So they should wise up. If he loves, let him take it to Nigeria. You understand?
But some are taken there.
Yeah.
Those are few 3%, but I've seen many of them in Uganda. These days are in Uganda like beans. I don't know. Honestly, I see them on
Maybe
social
they come
media.
to Uganda because they want passports.
I thought about that, but I don't want to
That's what we
mention.
thought,
They will
yes.
start a war against us. When I talk about passports, it will be another war.
No, but we yes, it's gonna be another topic, but you need to talk about that because that is the truth. You cannot get married with a woman because of a passport. You come to destroy a life. For 5 years after you leave her with the child,
We think they're moving to Uganda because of passports. Because why can't you take your woman in your country? You are the man. I must follow you. The reason why you have to follow me to Uganda is because you want my passport. You'll be able to move as a Ugandan, yet you are Nigerian by origin. You understand? So East African ladies should wise up. We want to be given, and I believe any reasonable man out there, whether West Africa or East Africa, knows that he must provide for his woman, even if he's broke. A man who is a provider, even when he has 1,000 dirham, he will divide it to make his woman happy. You understand? It's not about having a lot of money. A provider is a provider. And also, East African ladies, they should not lower their standards, honestly. These people should carry themselves with the principles
and respect.
If a man comes to you, and the respect should be the best outfit for us women. If a man comes to you and approach you by his wife first that I'm married, that's total disrespect to me. When you come to approach me and you mention about your wife that I am married but I like you, that's disrespect. You have no disrespect.
Just love him.
But you may find that it is our sister, they accept him. And the lady will be very proud.
Money,
and the lady will be very proud that this man, he has a wife in Nigeria, but he loves me, he provides for me. My sister, you are being used. You're going to be dumped later. Why can't he introduce you to his wife? It's because he protects his wife and his family. For you, he loses nothing. Even when you leave or you stay, he loses nothing. But for his wife, he introduces his wife because he wants to protect his family. He doesn't want his family to be destroyed. So East African ladies should wise up, honestly. whenever a West African man approaches you, you should always carry your common sense with you. Because I will not talk about useful knowledge because very many people are educated but they don't have brain. So it's about common sense, honestly.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and also we came here to hustle. Let's focus on what brought us here. When you start disgracing our East African men that they are stingy, Nigerian men are providers. Did you come here to meet Nigerian guys? These ladies, they totally forget what brought them here. You understand? Those are and later those are kind of women you will find in bed spaces. Already these West African guys impregnated them and ran away.
Crying for nothing.
Of course, focus on your duty. If he provides, let him provide. If he doesn't provide, you come here to hustle for yourself. That's it. East African ladies, they are very respectful ladies, they are very beautiful, but they need to wise.
Are you reading in my mind? No! Wait, all the subject I want to talk about, but she's already taken it. Are you reading in my mind? What? No, but this is true. No, this is true. What she's. I mean, I came with that. I prepared with that. No, I prepared to talk about that. I'm so surprised. But it's very. You know what? Now that is why sometimes I told the people you need to know how to choose your woman. You need to know. I'm very happy because as a Ugandan, she knows what's happened. But in the meantime, she knows what happened for the both of sides. It's like she doesn't make it like because I'm from Uganda, I will just give you the flag, that picture of no. She's give good advice, not like she puts on people under no. And actually, what she said, and this is my fighting all the time. I said, don't put your own men down. And I also talked to some of my friends. Oh, my friend from Uganda, listen to me. You're not supposed, you see, the problem is you guys, my friend from Uganda. I have a lot of friends from Uganda, my best friend. You guys, you need to stop it. Stop it to come and say, I'm going to Filipino because, oh, my own man, this is. And especially those who give 2 kids. And after that, when you come, you take another one, you don't care. I meet a lot, and you know what I'm talking about. Because this is what's happened to those kind of women. They are also frustrated. We can talk, but nobody come and give them food. Because this Dubai is for only you are lonely. Don't believe about anyone.
That's why we have a lot of single mothers.
You understand what I'm saying?
One lady just brought me on TikTok of recent. She's a Ugandan. She was here in the UAE. She met a Ghanaian guy and they got married. She traveled to Ghana. So she has been making videos against Ugandan guys, praising Ghanaian men. The fact that she's married to a Ghanaian doesn't mean that she should put down Ugandan guys. Reason being, she has been married for 3 years because I saw her kid, I think the kid is 3, maybe 4 years in Ghana. It doesn't. We cannot predict this future. She may wake up tomorrow when she's not in Ghana, when she's back in Uganda. But she posted one video. It really made me upset. She went to the school where her son studies, and then compared this son's with school's video and back in Uganda. So, these schools in the village, in rural villages. She posted
down there.
Deep down. She posted one video, and she's like. Ghanaian has very beautiful school. Ghana has beautiful schools, and the education is very high. And then she compared it with the Ugandan video that for us back in Uganda we don't have education. This video really made me upset. I asked her sister, you should put some common sense while you're posting some things. You spend in Ghana.
You grew up in Uganda.
You were raised in Uganda. You were born in Uganda. You just went to Ghana for 2, 3, 4 years, and right now we are putting Uganda down out of your senses. You people don't have common sense or what? And she blocked me, but I was saying the truth. Truth hurts. And if this lady sees this interview, if she watches, she's called Mami Adian. If she watches this interview, my sister, you have to wise up. Home is to west. Home is the best. No matter how many years you will stay in Ghana, I will definitely be buried back in Uganda. And you can even predict the future. You may even wake up tomorrow when you're already back in Uganda, but you are putting Ugandan schools down. But you started in those same schools, and this Ghanaian man admired you because of the English you are speaking. You understand? Because without communication, how will you date? It's because they fell in love because of the communication, the English. She studied in those same schools, but she's saying in Uganda we have no good education. This is stupidity of the highest level. Honestly,
common sense zero.
Common sense is not common. She should change. I know she loves her husband, but it's still home
Is the best.
is the best.
Home is home.
Home is home.
There is nothing better than home right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There is nothing better than home.
Okay, before we end our conversation, I would like to give you at least 2 to 3 people you say hi to them.
All right. First of all, I will say hi to my daughter.
I knew.
My daughter is everything. You know, I'm not the kind of man I am playing here in Dubai or whatever. I take care of my daughter. Me, I'm the kind of man I can expose. You play with me, I show you all the Western Union like that. That's my daughter. First of all, everyone can disappoint me. You know, yes, of course, my daughter can disappoint me because the one who can't disappoint me is Allah. First.
Yeah, of course.
But now I'm surviving to give the best future of my daughter so that
Wow.
tomorrow
That's
she don't
very
say
nice.
my father leave me, my father was from originally from Gabon, he left South Africa, he came in Dubai. I don't want that. No, never.
I knew
Second one,
your daughter.
yeah, second one will be my sister. My sister Ingrid, she's in France. So basically, if I tell you the story how I meet her, we meet throughout, but we talk. So he's gonna be the one because I usually wanted to grow up with my own blood sister, but I never had a chance. Thirdly is my own sister, blood sister, the younger one. I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you
all.
so much.
Yeah.
Mrs. Moshabe,
Yes, my dear.
3 people you say hello today.
I would say hello to Moonlight Media. My sister, you are really doing a very great job. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
hardworking.
Thank you so much.
The reason as to why I love you is because you're a very hardworking lady, and it's not easier for you to give up no matter what. Even when people try
I'm
to put
fighting
you
for
down,
my kids. You
Yes.
heard what he said.
even when people put you down, you wake up
I
and
don't
raise
care
up. You
about
don't care.
negativity.
Exactly. So
Yes.
I like that about you. I send my regards. You keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Allah is watching, and keep praying because you're a very, very prayerful woman.
I know
God
one
will
day,
never
one
fail
time.
you. Yeah,
Sure.
definitely. I'll also send regards to my dear parents, my incredible dad, Mr. Kabe Ibrahim, and my incredible mother, Mrs. Sarah Kabuye, and my junior brother, Kabuye Ibrahim. Also, I'll send my regards to my incredible husband, my exemplary husband, Mr. Mshabe. You are the best husband in the world.
Ah, what of mine?
Hmm?
What of mine?
I don't know. Do you want me to talk on behalf of your husband?
Ooh, I will just send greetings to my only and only 3 kids I have in this world. The best in this world. Isma Bukenya, Hamida Bukenya, Abakali Swedik Bukenya. I love you so much. And the grandmother who is always taking care of them. Mrs. I'm forgetting the name, Sirina Ntale. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are a mother to me. You're everything to me. I love you. My sister Aisha Namtebi, congratulations. She gave us a baby girl.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I really love my family, everyone out there, those people who subscribe to Moonlight Media Uganda. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you always for pushing me. Mrs. Mushabe, thank you so much. All my friends out there, I really appreciate. This work will not end here. I know we will get the best of Moonlight Media Uganda.
Inshallah.
I love you all.
We love it too.
And Moonlight TV, I will encourage all the Ugandan people, all African continent, to come over and to come close to our best sister over here right now. She's very good for what she does and a hardworking person. I really love it over that side there.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Thank you so much. My brother from South Africa, I love you. Thank you for always pushing me up.
That's the fact. You need to realize your dream. You know,
Of
people need to
course.
listen to you
Yeah.
right now. That's why we are here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.